Many Azure administrators walk into the AZ-140 exam confident, then lose points on session hosts, FS logics, scaling plans, and application delivery scenarios they thought they understood. If you're an Azure administrator, desktop virtualization engineer, cloud architect, or IT professional preparing for the Microsoft Azure Virtual Desktop certification exam, this video is for you. Today, you'll challenge your knowledge with realistic exam-style questions based on actual AZ-140 objectives and uncover any gaps before test day. The exam covers deploying, managing, securing, and optimizing Azure Virtual Desktop environments. Keep track of your score as we go and find out how prepared you are to earn your certification. Question 1. A company plans to deploy Azure Virtual Desktop for 1,500 users. The company wants users to connect to available session hosts automatically while maximizing host utilization and minimizing idle resources. Which load balancing algorithm should be configured? A. Personal desktop assignment. B. Breadth first. C. Depth first. D. Round robin. Here's your first practice question. Think carefully about the requirement. Take a few seconds before choosing your answer. Correct answer: C. Depth first. Depth first load balancing directs users to the most heavily utilized session hosts before using additional hosts. This approach maximizes resource utilization and can reduce infrastructure costs by allowing unused hosts to remain powered off. Breadth first distributes sessions evenly across hosts and is typically used when workload distribution is more important than consolidation. Question 2. Users report extremely long sign-in times after being migrated to Azure Virtual Desktop. Administrators discover that user profiles are stored locally on each session host. What should be implemented to provide consistent roaming user profiles? A. Azure Backup. B. FS Logics Profile Containers. C. Azure Site Recovery. D. Azure Monitor. Think carefully before answering. Correct answer: B. FS Logics Profile Containers. FS Logics Profile Containers store user profiles in virtual hard disks located on centralized storage. When users sign in, their complete profile follows them regardless of which session host they connect to. This significantly improves user experience and is a core Azure Virtual Desktop design recommendation. If you're finding these questions helpful, consider practicing with additional AZ-140 practice questions from p2pexams.com. Consistent exposure to exam-style scenarios can help strengthen your understanding of Azure Virtual Desktop concepts and improve your exam readiness. Question 3. An organization wants users to access only specific published applications instead of full desktops. Which Azure Virtual Desktop resource should be configured? A. Workspace. B. Host pool. C. Remote app application group. D. Personal host assignment. Take 5 seconds to think before answering. Correct answer: C. Remote app application group. Remote app application groups allow administrators to publish individual applications. Users can launch approved applications without receiving access to an entire desktop environment. This improves security and provides a more focused user experience. Question 4. An organization wants session hosts to automatically start during business hours and shut down when demand decreases. Which Azure Virtual Desktop feature should be implemented? A. Azure Policy. B. Scaling Plans. C. Availability Zones. D. Azure Advisor. Pause for a few seconds and consider your answer. Correct answer: B. Scaling Plans. Scaling plans automatically adjust session host availability based on schedules and usage patterns. This helps organizations optimize costs while maintaining a positive user experience. Scaling plans are frequently tested in the AZ-140 exam because they directly impact operational efficiency. Question 5. Administrators need to analyze connection failures, user sign-in issues, and session performance across Azure Virtual Desktop environments. Which service should be used? A. Azure Arc. B. Azure Bastion. C. Azure Monitor Insights for Azure Virtual Desktop. D. Azure Lighthouse. Pause for a few seconds and consider your answer. Correct answer: C. Azure Monitor Insights for Azure Virtual Desktop. Azure Monitor Insights provides centralized monitoring, dashboards, diagnostics, and performance analytics specifically designed for Azure Virtual Desktop environments. It helps administrators quickly identify issues affecting user experience and infrastructure performance. Let's quickly recap what we covered today. We worked through key AZ-140 practice questions on host pools, FS logics, remote app delivery, scaling plans, monitoring, and security. For more exam-style questions and preparation resources, visit p2pexams.com. Don't forget to subscribe for future content covering advanced deployments, disaster recovery, identity integration, and performance optimization. Thanks for watching, good luck with your certification journey, and I'll see you in the next video.